Good morning, good morning, Moto. Good morning, Jesus. Well, when I'm shooting this right now, it's actually afternoon. Probably where you're seeing it, it's a Wednesday afternoon. But today is a great day, and we're making this video to stay in the same vein of everything, the videos that I've been making. And today I want to continue to talk to my young brothers, and this is why young men should still dream. That's right, young men still have dreams. Young men still should have dreams. And this is why sometimes when we're growing up, people may think it's a kid thing or it's a young thing or it's a very young adult thing, even not even young adult, like that early teenage age to dream. So, all you think about is high school when you're dreaming, a kid when you're dreaming, and people like, it's more receptive nowadays than what it used to be to have a dream. But your dream doesn't have to be $1 million and $1 billion dream. Everybody's not going to be a millionaire. Everybody's not going to be a billionaire. But you can have a dream just to simply accomplish your goals. I like to format it like this. When you have a dream, you have to turn that dream into a vision. The Bible says to write the vision and make it plain so he who read it may run with it. So you have to turn your dream into a vision. A dream is something that just may be an idea. It's a thought in the back of your mind. But until you can see it, how can it be done? How can it come to pass? How can you build it? And once you get that, that's your vision. But it's not a real vision until you write it down. It's not a real vision until you can see it on paper, until you can see it on a chart, until you can see it on a vision board. So I suggest that you do that. Get your journal and write in it. And don't just write the dreams and leave them there, because that's like going and buying seeds but never planting them. Having the vision is actually going and getting ready to plant the seed in the ground. But another thing that you got to do, and that involved, is you got to do the work. So you got to be able to believe in yourself to dream the dream. Once you dream the dream, write it down and make it a vision. Once you make it a vision, you got to goal it. Goal how to progress in that dream. Goal how to get it done. And you got to, even if you see it from the top, like if you say you want to be one of the #1 sports journalists in the world, you got to, okay, that's the top. But then you got to break that thing down to yearly goals, monthly goals, daily goals, hourly goals, by the minute goals. Whatever you can do, you want to put that thing inside of a box where you can do it every single day. And then another thing that you got to be able to do along with that, you got to discipline yourself. And along with discipline yourself, you got to study. Some of the people who I know that are the best at their gifts and their talents, they study them, they do their homework. And whether you go to school in it or you're in a network or community in it, which is another level, even on a basic level, you can study by YouTube and you can study by buying a book on it. And even reading, you want to become a better person. And that's how you get closer and closer to being able to complete your goals and complete your vision and your dreams. You got to study and you got to be disciplined. You got to be consistent. Another thing you got to do, rid yourself of all the stuff in your life that don't matter. All of the knickknacks and all of the extra stuff. You got to push all that stuff away. Now, why is it hard for young men? And when I say young men, I'm talking about from like 22, 23 to 30 or even 33. I say 33 because they say in between 33 and 35, that's a transition age. You want to be able to still believe in yourself. Like, don't go to school and get out of school and then don't do nothing. And a lot of times people even go to college and they lose their dream because you don't graduate, or because you didn't graduate, or because this didn't happen, or that didn't happen. Oh, now the dream is gone. You didn't get your degree. Wait, and still understand that your dream still got to come to pass. You may just have to figure out a different way of doing it. Steve Harvey said the road to success is always under construction. So it may be under construction, but you don't have to stop what you're doing just because one thing stopped or the one road you was on got shut down. And a lot of time, a lot of young men, like a lot of guys my age, you spend your life wasting a lot of time. You just date random women or just different girls. You haven't picked your queen yet, so you're investing a lot of time that you wasting and putting it into somebody else's woman that ain't gonna be yours. Not saying you have to rush into the marriage life, but you don't want to waste a lot of time dating. You don't want to waste a lot of time just spending time on girl, Netflix, and chilling. You know how you waste. We guys, we know how we waste time on chicks. You just always wasting time. You can be studying with that time. You can be building with that time. You can be working and grinding with that time. You may have to get 2 or 3 jobs if you're a single man and you want to capitalize. If you're a single dude, you want to capitalize with no kids, you want to capitalize that it's just you. You should be grinding. Man, get you a 1-bedroom, $300 project apartment where it's cool, safe, but you ain't got to pay no bunch of money on it. Make sure you don't always keep your lights on and stuff so your light bill be low. Unplug everything all the time. I mean, just really grind that thing out. But a lot of young men, they throw their dreams and they throw their visions away because they feel like, oh, I'm finna get in that old stage. And a lot of us, we drink our lives away. We smoke our lives away. But you got to keep the dream alive. And you got to continue to turn that thing into a vision because your 20s count so much. Because after that, if you go into your 30s, you go rest them. And then when the time you're supposed to be retiring in your 40s, you ain't going to be able to.